Greetings. Yes, and there again with you. In the two previous videos, I spoke about woman and man. Now I'm going to talk about the children. Because the children are our pride and joy, and they are our future, and they are the future. Now Babylon system, like I said before, has taken away the children and the parental role of the children and give it to the government, the various social services and this and that. And so the parents have no right to grow up their child. And the government control the children. Now, because the parent don't have no power, the only way the parent can influence the children is by bribing them. And so the children end up under the video games and the TV. So these things now distract the children and make the children mind dull, make them dunce, make them disrespectful to their parents, because the parents is not in command anymore. So even the love, no, as you can see, me is a big man, so me have a few years experience behind me. And 50 years ago, me was a little child. And me can see the difference between my childhood and these youth childhood. And the love what we had for our parents or our guardian back in the days. So we were more willing to help our parents back in the days. It wasn't second thought, because they were in control. Them tell us what to do. And we had to do it. Never hurt me growing up. I was the better for it. No, we can't tell the youth them nothing. And the youth them now is being educated by the gangster rappers, the video game, Grand Theft Auto, Fast Car, this. The only good one seem to be like a football game on them have. None of them game is really educational. Or if they do, it don't seem to be popular. Now, the youth them now end up in a negative position. Them end up in the streets, especially the black youths. Them end up calling themselves dogs and bitches and niggers and all this thing, because they don't see themselves having any self-worth. Then them set the drugs for us, upon the youth them, and the youth them gone into now corners thing and postcode thing. Oh, you can't come over here cause, oh, you don't belong over here. Then oh no way no, cause council flat them living and them call them projects in America. You understand? Them don't live no, them don't own nowhere, but them a tell people say, oh, you can't come around here. Because what? Babylon has used the drugs upon the people for control the people. So they make drugs illegal and set the bigger one them for set the youth them on the street for sell drugs and these things. So the youth them become hostile to them one another. So the youth them live in a very hostile situation. Remember saying them a fight war game on the TV. And when them come out in the street now, them a fight war game with them one another, the amount of stabbing that take place. So the children don't have any childhood no more. None at all. The children are upon a constant state of fear and stress because of the way Babylon set up the ghetto system. You know, everywhere the projects over here, so them call them estate, tall building, all them have the youth is fighting against each other. Because what? When you fight against your brothers and your sisters, Babylon rule, because Babylon is a thing of divide and rule. Even when them lock up the youth, them and send them go to prison. Yeah? Then have the youth them fighting in there. And then them call the police on the youth them, so the youth them can get a longer sentence. Imagine that. So this is the way of Babylon against the family. So the youth do not have any joy. The youth do not have any care and love for the parent. If you ask the youth to do something in the house now, is a terrible thing if you ask the youth, because the youth don't even see himself as that way then. And Babylon and them TV and them video and them thing there do not promote the family. They are anti-family. So the youth them have a terrible time, very terrible time, and the future is bleak. If it continue along the same path what it a go. But you know, man, what them call human being, is the most intelligent creature upon the planet. Or actually, probably he may not be the most, but he's the most able creature upon the planet, because he get these ants, and ants are very what you would call it now, articulate. Them can make tools, and because he's able to make tools, he's able to make a lot of things. Build houses are tall, 110-story building, build car, build house. Because of his hands and his ability to create fire and tools. And so he become the dominant creature upon the planet. Him can bring down the blue whale, him can bring down the elephant. It is the smallest thing them that him can bring down, like virus and them kind of thing. So the children now suffer because him want control so much, this Babylon want control so much, that he has turned the children against the parents. Because the parents do not have the parental role no more. And so the children them lost. They don't know what love is. So everything is just aggression. Oh, I want respect. Yet they have no respect. Oh, this and this, my man. Oh. You're dissing yourself, because what? You are the victim of Babylon. You, the youth, are victim of Babylon. Them have you, the little youth, are fight against your brother and your sister. I tell you, you tell your brother say he can't walk in this era because he don't come from that era. And them have you under oppression. No. The children are not able to be children no more, because the children are at war with each other. The children cannot have fun anymore. They live in fear. Especially the young black youth. Live in fear, because he must walk and look behind him everywhere I go. Every time you see even another black youth or an etc. youth, he has to be on guard. Mentally and physically. So this is no way to grow up children and to set the future. So we the parents have to take back the children and take back the future and take back the government. Because the government is causing problem on the people. And we have to take back the government from the politician and from the shadow government, from the people who are talking about the new world order. We have to take it back from them and bring it back into civilization, where we can behave in a civilized and humane manner. You understand? Because this ain't no form of a living that we going on with. It's like we're existing. Some people are going to work and come back. Some people get thrown one side over them. This is not the heights that man can reach in terms of relationship with one another, in terms of making things. This is not the heights. This is just some anarchy and some violent and hostile way. We don't need these things. We don't need it for ourselves and we don't need it for our children. And a true parent is supposed to love them children and want better for their children than what they have had themselves. So if we did have something wrong to us, we're supposed to want to correct these things so that our children can be happy, grow up as children, and be playful as children. But they have to grow up with discipline, they have to grow up with being happy, so they have to have a certain amount of work, so a responsibility, what we call chores. I'm supposed to have a lot of playing time, a lot of school time, and a lot of rest time. They're not supposed to affect about, oh, this one is going to come and bully me, and that one is going to come and bully me. Right? So we as parents have to take back the authority from the government. We have to tell the government, say, no. That is not what you are there for. You are there to look after us, not to abuse us. If you love your children for the sake of the children, do the right thing. Blessed, one love. And we will take up our next topic next time. Rastafari.